Time for action.
I'm okay now. Thank you. Shit here.
Oh my god, you fucking pathetic fucking campers. I forgot we're back at fucking Call of Duty Redacted school.
Where exactly he falls on the scale.
Stay away! Do not approach me! Need help! Tango down, not moving!
I'm just gonna hang back here and kill all the fucking spawn camp killers, so go ahead and go fuck yourself.
Requesting medical assistance! grenade!
Good camping. Good camping.
Had it not been
Good camping, buddy. You fucking Call of Duty reject.
I'm under heavy fire! Stay alive! I guess you can show me a few. Reloading!
We're running out of time here.
Damn it, gotta reload!
Soldier down, I need help!
Yeah, you're only right behind me, you fag. Don't fucking revive me. Oh, okay. Thanks, man.
Deploying grenade! Get me up from here! Please, I need help!
Man down, friendly!
Oh, that was a surprise. Good camping, guys. Good camping, you fucking Call of Duty rejects.
Ready.
horses and head home. This one got away from us.
Ready. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Push the enemy back sector by sector and destroy the objectives. You must reach the area. Ignore that. Return to the engagement immediately. Charges set. Guard until they blow. They've disabled our charges.
Package ready. Call if you need support.
Alright, let's get our camp on, y'all.
To mark disillusionment with the justice system, while also assuring him that should he choose to go against John,
Fucking
his life would
faggot.
essentially be over.
Charges blank. Make sure they detonate. Take it located. 110 meters. The enemy has disarmed our explosives.
Man down! Friendly!
We have wounded!
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. You guys play this shit, you can't even get on the fucking land, dude. There's an asshole standing there, he can't even fucking shoot. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Ultimately satisfies his goals as his victims prove their test. far as scaling and planning goes, John's plans are far-reaching and multifaceted.
Oh my god, bro. This is fucking lame, dude.
No matter the choices he gives people, his ability to accurately read the minds and hearts of his accomplices and victims is central to this, giving him the foresight to account for every possible scenario that might occur throughout one of his plans. Lastly, his skills in espionage and stealth can be grouped together as one component. John is highly informed on all aspects of his victims' lives, and in order to be so informed, he stalks his victims himself, or with the help of his accomplices, gathering photos, habits, and routines to kidnap his victims without bail, and he's even able to evade police capture until he desires to be caught to further his own plans. Not once does one of his victims even realize they're being followed until it's too late. All of these things combined together makes John worthy of a moniker that few villains can claim, that of a mastermind. Due to his varied skill set, his plans are so utterly foolproof and without fail that not a single one of his endeavors ever ends in failure, even after his death. Either you win his game or you lose. There are no malfunctions, no contraptions to your advantage. There are only two choices: live or die. After he's acquired all of his accomplices, John begins planning for how his apprentices will carry out his will, and the extent of these plans is impressive and staggering. This shows that he's a master of strategy on a level that even people who study the subject for years rarely achieve. So now that we have a firm grasp on all the important aspects of John, we now need to answer one very important question. Is there any moral justification for what John Grimmer plans to do in his games? On some level, sure, but overall, not really. What John is essentially doing in these games is providing people with the best form of therapy by putting them through harrowing experiences that are designed to ignite gratitude. Now, negative experiences are a fine enough deterrent for harmful or criminal activities. After all, that's the entire idea behind a prison system, or any other punishment for that matter. There are things that make you think, wow, this is horrible. I never want to go through this again. I'm going to turn my life around.
Sweet, so we just sit here and camp, or do we push an objective? Oh no, we sit here and camp, okay.
Is fine as well, as when someone does something that harms themselves or others, they shouldn't be rewarded for that behavior. But as we're all well aware, even legal institutions are incredibly flawed, and turning to extra-legal forms of justice are bound to be just as flawed, especially when you choose to take the negative experiences you put people through and make justice to the extreme. Aside from the obvious barbarity of John's games,
Wow,
is the
dude.
severe cost of
Unreal, bro.
games, as there are few people playing these games who actually deserve to suffer the fate that makes them. There are some who might deserve the worst, but does a drug addict deserve to have her head crushed because she's wasting her life? No. Does a doctor deserve to have his family threatened and his life endangered because of his negligence? No. There are ways to assist in bringing people to justice who need to be brought to justice without subjecting them to vast amounts of cruelty. And there are ways to hold people accountable for their negligence and malpractice without threatening them with a gruesome death or bodily disfigurement. And as John is well aware, you don't need to wire someone's body to a murder machine to help them kick their drug habit. What John is doing is extreme and unnecessary, and his methods only make sense to him and his acolytes because of how their worldviews have become due to the negative experiences they've had to endure. The drastic ultimatum that failure of a game presents to the player is just wrong, not to mention the disfigurement that they usually suffer, even if they win. Milder forms of punishment are more acceptable because they are...
Hey guys, welcome to the campathon. I thought Call of Duty was bad. This fucking bullshit here is a fucking nightmare.
Imprisonment isn't specifically designed to kill you. Even when it is, you aren't being presented with an immense danger to your person on a day-to-day basis. You're just being denied portions of your life for however long you're incarcerated, making it a much more mild punishment in comparison to the ones that John puts people through. The other thing to consider here is that a lot of the people who play John's games, like many people who are punished legally, need help. Help that is foundation to his wife's life. We're trying to provide. The tragic thing about John's philosophy of pushing things to the top of themselves is that it's actually a core principle of many humanitarian efforts. You can provide someone with robust housing, stable employment, and the tools they need to shed their negative habits. But in the end, it's up to the individual to make something of their lives.
This is the gayest shit, I swear to God.
Yesterday, you can point the person in the right direction, but you can't force them to be the person you want them to be, or even who they want to be. The have to make that choice for themselves. John's methods are designed to embody this idea, but are the potential deaths of people who don't deserve to die something that we should accept as an alternative form of therapy or assistance? No, it's not. And as much as John's success stories can be lauded for how they managed to turn the lives of people involved around, his failures are more than enough to cancel out all of them. As far as John's emotional distance from his victims is concerned, that claim can be only partially validated. There are several people who play John's games that affected John personally, and while John claims to choose his victims without emotion, and also claims to detest vengeance, there's no way that John isn't satisfied in some way that people like these labs are playing or are forced to suffer because of his games. So as much as he'd like to tout himself as an arbitrary game designer, there's no way that's truly the case, and whatever virtue the moniker of an impartial judge might have brought to his character is ruined by this notion. So with everything we've discussed in mind, what is there to say about John Grayson? He was a kind and compassionate man who had dedicated his life to helping humanity and finding the good in people, wishing only to provide a better life for those who could not do so for themselves. By experiencing several unfortunate events in quick succession, his compassion became as he followed the involved to regret the situation, becoming more and more disillusioned and hopelessness of the human condition until he chose to take his life. After his survival, this once virtuous and noble man was impelled to bring the clarity he had been given through his brush with death to others, preserving any small vestige of the life he's lost in the work that he's dedicated his now short life to. While John's choice upon his survival to become the dreaded Jigsaw was his own, we cannot discount the circumstances that led him to this point. In recent videos, it's been primarily to discuss the extensive ramifications of one's evil deeds, how one act of malice can cause a domino effect of darkness.
Oh my god, you've got to be shitting me, dude. You have got to be shitting me. Legit at the spawn point, can't even talk, I'm so fucking mad. Unfucking real. Yeah, I'm about to turn this bullshit off. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy no fucking pass for this bullshit.
None of the events of the series would have ever occurred, including the advent of the copycat killers that resulted from John's own actions. Regardless, John must
Come on, man, just get me in this bullshit.
While he isn't a villain for the reasons that I once claimed he was, he truly is a villain. A man who might not believe he is a murderer by his own logic, but who definitely is one. A villain for those in his life that have been villains to him, or who he has observed both.
Even my cat thinks this shit is bullshit.
Or complacency, wishing to offer them a simple choice: live or die.
Man, I'll tell you right now, you don't need skill to play this game. You just gotta know where to fucking camp. That's straight up, dude.
One of John's games, and though John's methods are simple,
And fuck these vehicles, too. Yeah. Come on, get your camp on, bitch.
But butcher or not, the story of John Kramer is a sinister example of what immense amount of evil can manifest from the evil actions of others. Evil so great that it could transform a man's dedication to the human condition into a dark version of the nobility he once held. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Analyzing Evil, and I hope you've enjoyed. What are your thoughts on John? Did I miss anything? Let me know down below, and leave a suggestion for a villain you'd like to see featured while you're at it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. A big thank you to all of my subscribers, to my patrons, and to anyone who's decided to honor me with a super thank. And a most vile thank you to those whose names you're seeing on screen now. Join the channel's Discord server and subreddit to interact with myself and the community, and follow me on the social media platforms listed below to keep up with the channel. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon.
Fucking Call of Duty fucking rejects, dude.
Let's begin, please.
Yeah, let's begin, please. Let's begin this camping excursion.
Let's
grab our camping gear and step forth and do some bullshit.
Boundary-pushing films filled with schlock and awe. Whatever it is that entices you to watch a movie that makes you afraid of things that go bump in the night, I invite you to take a seat and learn about the rich history of your favorite horror films, where they came from, and the influence it has on cinema history. I'll be taking you on a spiraling journey retracing the most impactful horror movies and trends over the decade, the birth of different subgenres, and the fight against censorship in an attempt to catalog the complete history of horror films. Horror movies are like spicy foods. At first, things like peppers and hot sauce make your mouth burn, but as you condition yourself eating jalapenos here, adding spicy seasonings there, your tongue's palate gets used to the pain and you're soon able to enjoy more complex flavors. Aliens, zombies, found footage, vampires, werewolves, exploitation, giallo, body horror. Most of subgenres in horror
for fuck's sake.
From the cutest creatures to the spine-tingling supernatural. The history of horror is vast, and fortunately, we live in a time where watching these impactful movies and understanding these subgenres, where they came from, why they exist, and what happened to them is information more widely available than it's ever been. With such a large catalog of influential and impactful horror films and media, it can be difficult giving each one their due praise. Throughout this video, we'll talk about the growth of the genre from the beginnings of film to the modern age, while showing examples of important films of the decade. However, that doesn't mean that they're the only influential films of the time. If this particular program leaves you excited and wanting for more, please do leave us a positive review and a healthy thumbs up as we move into the beginnings of film during the silent film age. Our first stop on the train of terror begins in the early 1930s.
Alright, good camping, bitch. Good camping.
Until the beginning of the 1930s.
Zero skill as you hastily run to your camping spot of choice.
Which is what occupied American theaters in the 1920s. Horror films in the United States were very far and few in between. Although it's documented that in 1896, the first horror film ever created was called The House of the Devil by George Millay, it only lasted a couple of minutes, and so I wouldn't really recognize it as the first proper horror feature film. It looks silly by today's standards, but this was the first time people were seeing what's called a jump cut. One of the first in-camera effects ever shown in cinema history, bringing the imagery of demons and ghosts to life. Millay was later recognized as the grandfather of special effects as he moved into creating films like The Astronomer's Dream and A Trip to the Moon. Although a lot of movies during the silent film era had at times very unsettling images, the intention of a lot of these movies were more humorous and playful.
This is
Still,
fucking
one can't
bullshit,
ignore how
dude.
some movies undoubtedly attempt
The creator
to
of this
reflect
game must be some
horror
fucking
and
autistic
audience.
retard.
One in which is
Yeah,
1911's
retard. Hard R retard. Hard R retard. Drool bucket, fucking helmet, and everything.
The movie follows Dante being led by Virgil through the circles of hell and bringing to light these fantastically morbid visuals pulled from the epic poem. Watching Dante and Virgil witness the carnal sinners float above them, or watching the two walk through the circle of gluttony with these naked bodies laying on the ground pelted by rain, feels so horrifying to watch. Watching the film in the dark with the lights turned off can feel very unsettling. Between the 1900s and the 1930s,
hanging out with my
silent
vehicle.
film for horror consisted of literary works of past pocket tales like
Eat it, bitch.
The Opera and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The most influential genre films of the era came from the Expressionist movement in Germany with movies like The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and Nosferatu. Two films that have iconically given inspiration to some of the most celebrated directors of our time, most notably the works of Tim Burton. This town needs an enema. German
That camper needs an enema. Boom, bitch.
Buildings, shadows that were painted on walls to give rooms these unnatural shapes, misshapen windows and doors, exaggerated towns and buildings. Almost every temple
My turn.
uses this
My turn to cam.
These dreamscapes of the macabre by using these harsh shadows and exaggerated silhouettes as ways to signify feelings of dread and tension. And although Tim Burton is the most well known for his use of expressionism, the influence of these
I don't know how to ask for ammo. So if somebody could fucking give me some ammo, I'd appreciate it. Fuck you, airplane.
Noir films also pulled a lot of inspiration from the lighting.
This thing even doing anything to it? Oh shit!
Even films like Disney's Fantasia.
Man, we both got fuckered up, dude. This guy wouldn't take no shit.
The Captain of Dr.
What's that dude's name on fucking SWAT?
Genre since the term film wasn't created until
Must be showing out for some fucking fat bitch.
And although horror films were few and
What the hell is that dude's name? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can see his ugly ass fucking face.
The end of the 1920s.
Chicks dig his ass though. What the fuck's his name?
To show more movies to cash in on the new media, Universal Pictures in Hollywood,
Back to the
California would break into the industry in 1931 with the greatest.
Come on, you Call of Duty rejects. Let's do this.
Can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
How do you do?
Super launcher grenade, man. I wish I had an arm like that. I play for the fucking Tigers, dude. Bitch.
You're about to unfold the story of Frankenstein, a man of science, who sought to create the man after his own image, without reckoning upon God.
Motherfucker. Bitch.
Welcome to the golden age of horror films, where we've got the Monster Mash of Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Invisible Man.
I got it! I know your damn words, alright?
Hollywood's horror films were centered around these iconic monsters of the 30s leading up to the 50s.
Choose the night. What music, eh?
Which were honestly just melodramas taking place on the street.
Ah, fuck, I forgot the duck. Shit.
The influence of the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari with these long castle stairwells.
Doesn't help, you gotta take a shit.
To show both wonder and dread. 1931.
Oh lord, am I driving this motherfucker? Nope. Get the fuck out of that. Fucking bullet magnet death machine. Come here, bitch.
The entire movie was instead marketed as a love story, calling it the story of the strangest passion the world has ever known.
I'm back, fellas. I ain't gonna forget the duck this time, bitch. Oh, shit.
Times had three
God damn it.
years: the English version, the Spanish version, and the silent film version. Instead of dubbing the actors' voices, Universal Pictures
Let's get out of fucking
hired
there.
actors to refilm the movie to read
Where the fuck? Get me over there, dude. What the fuck? I don't want to go there. Yeah, fuck it. I ain't driving this bitch. Y'all are fucked.
Use the sets to create the Spanish version of Dracula.
Oh
So
shit.
there's actually
No. Suck it, motherfucker.
Todos los hijos de la noche.
God damn it, that was my fault.
However, the idea ended up being a flop, and so Dracula was the last film that Universal Pictures did this idea with. Even during the transition of sound, some theaters...
Damn, I'm still trying to think of... Get me the fuck out of here.
Scenes. If you want even more versions of the movie, there's the original score, which is just the title sequence with Swan Lake playing in the background. Last score that was created in 1999.
Yeah, I better fart in one hand and fucking wish to be revived in another.
The point is, this movie has more versions than the modern
the fuck out of that.
film. Dracula was a resounding success, and Universal Studios wanted to capitalize on their recent venture, immediately going into production with their next motion picture, Frankenstein. Production of the film was incredibly quick. It began in August 1931, concluded in October of the same year, and released in November. Bela Lugosi, who had just got success with Dracula,
Fuck, I'm on fire.
Shit! Frankenstein, but was offered the role of the monster, which at the time of the pitch had no emotional pathos. Lugosi famously turned down the role and instead was given
for fuck's sake! Are you fucking kidding me?
Man-made creation and its mad scientists. Frankenstein was a cinematic masterpiece with some of the most iconic images in film history. It's been referenced countless times throughout the history of cinema, and its artistic style of grasping German expressionism influeed some of our
fuck this. Get me out of here.
Something I find interesting is that both Dracula and Frankenstein ended up being censored by the Motion Picture Production Code, commonly referred to as the ACE Code, that took place between 1934 to 1968. It provided films with do's and don'ts on what Hollywood films should be depicting, and studios followed the guidelines
Holy fucking shit.
until I think like around the mid-1950s. These guidelines forced cuts in movies deemed to be too much for viewers, such as the ridicule of the clergy, the use of drugs, the use of firearms, pointing profanities at God, and white slavery.
Wait,
As
what?
famous these films
White
are
slavery?
viewing, at the time these movies were very revolutionary and frightened to audiences worldwide.
Career
The famous
best.
line in Frankenstein where Henry says,
In the name of God, I know what it feels like to see God.
in the 30s, that was a pretty blasphemous thing to say, and so they replaced the second half of that line with thunder.
In the name of God, I know what it
The restored line actually only became available in 1999 on VHS and DVD, and before that it was only available on Laserdisc to get the restored version.
Now we get serious.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. You're serious about what?
It has been recycled,
Camping?
updated, revised, and used through films and TV.
I've worked with worse. This squad is acceptable.
The enemy will try to take our objectives and control the sectors. Do not allow them to succeed.
Yay, another game. I can't get out of the fucking spawn point. Nice. Camping motherfuckers, bro. I'd ask for a medic, but they're camping. Quit camping, you gay bitch. Quit camping. Quit camping. Quit camping. Grow a pair. Quit camping. Grow a pair. Quit camping, bitch. Quit camping. Come here.
Hostile charges disabled. Good work.
Walking quick. 200 meters.
Quit camping. Where's my battle buddy at?
Walking in a straight line.
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
Well, I'm just saying that.
They planted explosives.
We're gonna do walking in a straight line. I don't ever walk in a straight line.
Get the fuck out of here!
You feel comfortable walking in a straight line? Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, keep running, bitch. Fuck.
At the drive-thru, I pulled up. He said, "I believe she's intoxicated."
Sector is not secure.
No shit.
I asked for your ID.
Come on, guys. You gotta camp further up north.
Spend time digging around in a paper bag or grab some plastic bag. We're going to follow simple commands. Okay? Alright? So that's all we're going to do these tests. To ensure that you're safe and okay that you can fly. Okay?
Yeah, I literally did.
Hostiles are at the perimeter. Be ready.
Well, it doesn't matter if you live 2 seconds away or 2 miles away. My job is to keep everybody else in the room safe. So, that's not. Do you think you'll be able to do this test when you did the case of the mention of walking?
No, they're actually
What's going on with that?
I have expertise.
Yeah, I get that. Will they prevent you from walking in a straight line?
I will do that.
Okay. These hip replacements prevent you from standing on one foot for 30 seconds.
Unfucking real, dude.
You come stay with her.
Not at all. Why do you have an alcohol beverage? So you have like 2 days today, or 3 days today, how many days today is that? You got 2 days today?
Jesus Christ, come on. This game is fucking pathetic, dude. You have to have no I mean, you gotta know the map. I mean, that's about it. So you know the fucking camping point. They fucked this game all up. Battlefield 1 died, dog. The Battlefield franchise died after that.
So you said you started drinking those at what time? So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being 10 being...
Yeah, why not?
Like an 11? So like 0 is you're sober, and 10 is you're puking, pass out drunk.
No, I've been home.
I'm just saying, right now, where do you think you're at on that scale? From 0 to 10? Like an 11? Do you think you're okay to drive? But where you live doesn't really affect whether or not you drive. So is English your first language?
Wow. Wow, dude. I can't, bro.
You know the alphabet pretty well?
So a rocket could literally land right behind a bitch and he ain't gonna die? Are you fucking kidding me?
So, without singing or anything, if you could start with the letter F and go all the way through the alphabet to the letter T for me. Start with the letter F. Skip the letter before that. Start with the letter F and go to the letter T.
Oh, look at this fucking rocket scientist here hiding under the fucking stairs. Look at this bitch. They're fighting. This is fucking pathetic, dude. I want my money back. I definitely want my money back. This is fucking gay shit.
Start with the letter F. Hillary.
The fuck is this thing?
Start with the letter F. Leave the letter T in the alphabet.
Oh my god.
So if I ask you to start with...
It probably wouldn't have killed him. I guarantee you it wouldn't have killed him.
The number 51. Would you be able to do that?
I'm gonna try it one more time.
72 to 51. Try that one. Start at 72.
I'm gonna keep trying. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep trying. Only because I got my fucking vehicle settings all jacked the fuck up. Unreal, dude. I'm about ready to go back to Call of Duty in a minute. This is fucking retarded shit, dude.
explosives.
We'll walk over to this car over here. Park 2 and 3.
Reported and set explosive charges.
Before you get in here, Officer Kidwell has to search you, alright? Since you're in handcuffs, if you read your enumerated rights, alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be dismissed for the court of law. You have the right to an attorney and have him or her present before any questioning.
Both objectives have fallen. Fall back to the
Do you wish to answer any questions?
Engagement area.
23? Okay. Alright. Sit tight and we'll take off the
Nope, done.